Why, hello there. Today, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite ways to become prosperous, which is to be in business. And to be prosperous in business, you need to make money. And to make money in business, you need to make sales. And to make sales, you need leads. And especially if you do any kind of business online, you need leads, which means you need email addresses. And we all know, or maybe you don't, maybe this is news to you, maybe I'm the first person to ever tell you this. If so, then prepare yourself. This is going to be shocking. The way you get leads online is you offer something of value in exchange for a person's email address. This is called an opt-in. They opt in to receive messages from you in exchange for something you give them, so they give up their email address. And this thing you give them is called a lead magnet, commonly. A lead magnet. It magnetizes, it draws leads to you. Come to me, leads. I have my lead magnet. The problem people have is, what do I give away as a lead magnet? Used to be ebooks. Let me tell you something. Nobody ain't wanting to read your ebook these days. I mean, I love to read, don't get me wrong. I have books. I love books. I have even more books over there that you can't see, but they're there in a big tower. And I'm a huge reader. I read ebooks. But the truth is, most people, when they see ebook as a lead magnet, they think work. I don't have time for work. So here are 3 powerfully effective lead magnets. And what I mean by that is, if you use one or all 3 of these, you will get a lot more leads, because these are the kinds of things that people are willing to trade their email address for. So what are they? Stop with the teasing, Ray. Tell me what the 3 lead magnets are so I can start making them and get leads and make sales and make money. Why, that's a good idea. I think I'll do that. Lead magnet idea number 1 that works crazy good is prepare yourself. It'll be challenging for you to make one of these. Not really. A checklist. Just give people a checklist. Like maybe if you were talking to YouTubers, people who make videos on YouTube, like this kind of video, you could give them your checklist for how you do your workflow to create, edit, and then upload correctly to YouTube, your checklist. You give them a checklist of how to do all that stuff. I would have really liked to have had that in the beginning because I did a lot of things wrong. And thanks to somebody's checklist, which I opted in to receive, I started doing them better. I probably still don't do everything exactly right, but I'm better than I was because I got the checklist. People want checklists. That's the message. Checklists are simple, easy, and they're helpful. Only you can know what checklist your audience wants based on what it is you're known for, what service you provide, or what product you offer, or what subject matter you teach on. So whatever that checklist is, make the freaking checklist and put it up as an opt-in lead magnet and watch what happens. All right, idea number 2, number 2. Make a short, specific, high-demand tutorial. What do I mean by all that? You don't want to make a video course. Nobody wants to opt in for a video course because they don't have time for a video course. What they want is a specific thing, like, how do I make the audio on my podcast sound better? Well, give them a 5-minute video tutorial that teaches them how to take the noise out of their podcast audio. Give them if you're a person who teaches design and you want to show somebody how to design a quick but unique logo, give them a 7-minute video tutorial of how to design a cool logo in Photoshop with no Photoshop skills. 7-minute tutorial. Easy peasy. The key here is to make it short and make it very specific. And you can do the same thing. Whatever your subject matter is, whatever your area of expertise is, there's some kind of tutorial you can create that will help people, and they'll want it badly enough that they'll give you their email address in exchange for it. Idea number 3 for a crazy effective lead magnet. Create an infographic. Something that takes a whole lot of knowledge or a complicated subject and makes it into a visual, 1-page representation that explains the whole deal. Infographics are hugely popular, so figure out what the hardest thing to understand about your subject matter is, or the hardest thing to understand about, for instance, if you're selling investments, you might think of the hardest investment subject that people seem to have a tough time grasping. Make an infographic that makes it easy to understand, and they will opt in and become a lead for you. So those are 3, count them, 3 great lead magnet ideas that are simple and easy to create. Number 1 is a checklist. Number 2 is a short, specific tutorial. And number 3 is an infographic that simplifies a complex subject. Don't just do one of these, do all 3. Why not have triple the leads? I think that would be nifty, don't you? Let me know what you think, and maybe you have some ideas that you'd like to add. Do that below in the comments. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, share it around liberally, and of course, as always, I invite you to subscribe to this here YouTube channel. I publish frequently, so you might want to click on the bell icon so that you'll get a notification whenever I publish something new and helpful. And in the meantime, go get you some leads. Use some lead magnets and get some leads. And let me know your success stories. I love hearing those. I'll talk to you soon. I pray that God blesses you, makes you prosperous, and gives you long and happy life.